What's up, y'all? So, as many of you already probably know, at the beginning of 2019, my truck was stolen. When I'd first moved to Washington, somebody bashed in my window, stole my truck, drove it out to a field, stripped all my belongings from it. This was when I literally first moved here, so I still had a lot of my belongings in my truck. Stole over 2 grand worth of physical objects I had in the truck. My wallet also happened to be in the truck, so they stole all of my identification, maxed out all of my cards, my credit card, debit card, insurance card, stole my identity, took the battery out the truck and left out in the field. So obviously I filed a police report. The police did an investigation. They've been doing an investigation over the last few months trying to track down the culprit. About a month ago, they found the woman who did it with conclusive video evidence of the stores that she visited and charged my cards and whatnot. And the prosecuting attorney contacted me and was like, yo, we can press charges. We can get restitution money, for all of the belongings that you lost and whatnot. And I had to think long and hard if this is something that I wished to pursue or not, if I wanted to press charges and pursue restitution payments from this woman. And I chose not to. I chose to rather forgive this woman. And this may seem rash and even stupid to many of you, but you have to think about this from a higher perspective. You have to think about how damaged this woman has to be, how hard her life has to be, the pain and turmoil she must be going through to even get to a point of desperation to decide to steal from another the way she did from me. And I decided the best thing I could give this woman was my forgiveness and my love. And that's what I'm doing. And please don't make this video about me. This isn't a holier than thou, look at me, feel good type of video. I want this to be a self-reflect video. I want you, the viewer, to look at your own life and ask yourself, where am I harboring resentment? Where am I harboring anger to others? Where am I playing the victim and harboring pain due to the supposed transgressions of another? Let's explore this word harbor, because that's what most of y'all are doing. You're harboring the pain. You're harboring the anger. You're harboring the judgment. To harbor, a harbor, is a place where vessels seek like shelter, right? It's where a vessel is going to seek shelter at. And most of you are sheltering these negative emotions, sheltering in your home, in your mind, these angers and resentments and frustrations. And they're poisoning you, and they're ruining your life from the inside out. Realize this, okay? Realize that these supposed transgressors are as much of a victim as you are. What's your situation? Did your girlfriend cheat on you? Oh, that fucking bitch, she sucked another dude's dick or left me for my best friend or blah, blah, blah. Fuck her. Or, gosh, I hate my boss. He treats me like crap. He fired me. I hate my boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend, he beat me and used to call me names and fuck him. Or, when I used to do, man, fuck my dad. Man, he wasn't there for me when I was growing up. I had to learn how to be a man by myself. I would go years without seeing him, and when I did see him, he was a ticking time bomb. A ball of frustration, a powder keg of anger that forced me and my brother to walk on glass at all times in fear of an explosion if we said the wrong thing. You know, I used to play into that, I used to harbor that thought, that transgression, and realize that anytime you do this, you are poisoning yourself, and that the highest thing you can do is to forgive, is to exercise your love, because they are a victim. They are as much a victim as you. They are doing the best they can, okay? You're not the only one in pain. You know, your boyfriend that beat you, you know, he probably got beat too. And he has all of this anger and pain and trauma and doesn't know what to do with it. Or that girlfriend that cheated on you. Guess what? Maybe you weren't, you know, pleasing her right, and she was seeking that somewhere else and keeping it a secret because she cares about you and doesn't want to hurt your feelings and still wants you in her life. Or your boss who, you know, as a kid was always dogged on by his father, and that's the only way he knows how to manage people to get better performance out of them, and he's just trying to make you do better at your job. Right? You have to think about it from their perspective. You have to stop thinking about you all the time. Show some fucking compassion. Show some love. It's easy to get angry and play the victim and say, screw you, you do this, you hurt me, you blah, 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 you. What's hard is to forgive someone. What's hard is to love someone, even when they harm you, even when they perform a transgression against you. That's what strength is. Strength is to be able to get punched in the face and respond with a smile and say, I love you and I forgive you. How many of you can do that? How many of you would walk around the rest of your day telling everyone, this motherfucker punched me in the face, I can't believe this, blah, 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 blah. Right? Someone cuts you off in traffic and you're talking about it all day long because all you know how to do is harbor resentment, is harbor anger. And then you wonder why your life is miserable. You wonder why you're pissed off all the time. You wonder why no one wants to be around with you, why you can't find a girlfriend, why you can't find a boyfriend, why you don't have friends. It's because you're negative Nancy, bro. When you're a big ball of light, love, and positivity, people want to be around you because you don't judge them. They can be who they are without fear of criticism or condemning. You know, this is the highest teaching. This is what the Buddha was talking about, what Muhammad was talking about, what Jesus was talking about. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they've done. Love thy neighbor. Love thy enemy. Doesn't say shit about judging thy enemy. That's not your job. Your job is love and acceptance. That is the highest thing you can do as a human. So I want to leave y'all with a quote. To forgive is to set free a prisoner and realize that that prisoner was you. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Blessings.